If you've suddenly just got a big wave of motivation to fix your life and get jacked, then I don't want you to do it tonight. I want you to go to sleep right now. Turn this video off and go to sleep. Here's what I actually want you to do. I want you to set an alarm 10 minutes before you usually wake up. Just 10 minutes, you can do that, right? And then when you wake up in the morning, that's when you do this workout. I don't want you to do it tonight because you need to get to sleep. You shouldn't sacrifice sleep for a workout. No, you wake up earlier. Go to sleep right now, and then in the morning, do this workout. So you can literally do this before school every single day, and it literally only takes 10 minutes. So first of all, you're just going to start off with push-ups. Now, I'm assuming that you know how to do push-ups, but in case you do, instead of having your hands flat like this, I want you to turn them slightly outwards, and that turns in your elbows, engages your triceps, and make sure that you have a nice close stance. So rather than being really wide like this, I want you to be nice and close. So when you go down, you do what's called a military push-up. So your triceps are engaged, your chest is engaged, and it's much more effective than doing it wide. Now, if you can already do more than 7 push-ups, then you can increase the weight. But how do you increase the weight? Because I'm not going to add any dumbbells or barbells or anything to this. Well, you just get a simple bag. So you have a school bag, right? You definitely have a school bag, like that. Put in whatever you want. You can put weights in, you can put books in, you can put anything just to make it heavy. And then you're going to put it on, just like this. And that'll obviously increase weight. So now, push-ups will be harder, because there's more weight, right? And you're going to keep doing that. You're going to keep adding weight, as much as you need, until every push-up becomes very difficult. So you get to the point where one push-up is more difficult than doing 20, right? And you're going to build that up over time. So you can do this every day, every single day if you want to. I only train 4 times a week, but you can do this every day just for discipline, right? Because consistency is what matters. Like, I remember I was on holiday with my mate, and it was like 12 o'clock at night. This was a few years ago. And he just got up out of bed. And I looked over and I was like, what are you doing? And then he just walked over, this random part in the room, and started cranking out push-ups like this. And he didn't say anything, but I could just see his like little shadow, because it was really dark in the room. I could just see his little shadow just go across, and then he just started doing push-ups, and I was, what's going on? And it's because he was watching TikTok, and he had this like spark of motivation. And for some reason, push-ups are always the motivation. So as soon as you wake up, that is what you can do to give you that motivation, right? You can just instantly crank out a set of push-ups just like this. And also, make them very slow. So initially, you can do it without the weight and just do it very fast. Just crank them out just to get like a bit of motivation. But then what you can do is you can actually focus on your set. So you get the weight on your back, you make sure you're doing a military style push-up, and then when you go down, you go very slow on the way down, pause for half a second at the bottom, and then explode on the way up, and then keep doing that. And that'll build strength over time. See, I'm already getting tired from this because it's very difficult, right? And I can do like 40, 50 press-ups in a row. So adding weight and doing it very slowly is the way to build muscle. And now we're going to do some rows. So this is for your back. This won't take long, but you're going to get a bag like you had before. Try and get a small bag if you can. Put your hand flat on a surface like this. This is a bit shaky actually, but you can use like a banister or something, right? And then you're going to lean over slightly like this. Make sure your arm is dropped to the bottom. So I'm going to hold a bit further down like this, like that. And then you're going to pull up just like this, squeeze in your lat, squeeze in your back, go all the way down, feeling that contraction in the back of your back, so your lat, and then up again, squeeze, or back down. And then do that on both arms. And for every single exercise on this list, do 2 sets for each exercise. And if you're struggling with staying consistent and you want me to literally hold your hand through this journey, then in this program, you will get one-on-one access to me where I can guide you through this path. And also you get full access to all of these courses, including bonuses like how to quit video games. So you have literally got no reason not to succeed. So that is the first link in the description if you're interested. Now next up is bicep curls. So what you're going to do is get a bag again, preferably get a chair, try and get a high chair if you can. And then what you're going to do is keep your arm nice and flat at the side and then curl straight upwards. And this little extra bit of support will make sure that you're not like throwing the weight around like this. So curl upwards to the top, squeeze for half a second, slowly let it back down, and then flex the tricep at the bottom to make sure you fully extend that bicep, and then go straight up again. So you shouldn't be kipping, you shouldn't be throwing your arm just like this. None of that, please. Just nice and slow and controlled. Fast on the way up, slow on the way down, and pause at the bottom and top. And so the final exercise of this mini routine is squats. So you can do just normal squats, just down like that, making sure you're getting a 90-degree angle when you go down. Or, to make it more difficult, then you can do single leg squats. So you can, I actually don't have anything to, I can go over here and put my foot on something else behind me, just go about 90 degrees away, and then go straight down, called Bulgarian split squats. And these kill your quads. Like, it's very hard to balance, for example. So when you go down, you're really putting all the emphasis on this quad right here, and then you're pushing up just like this. And obviously, you can add weight just to make it even more painful. So you go down, and I can already feel like an insane squeeze in my quad. So just down until your left knee just about touches the floor, and then push up, making sure to put all of the emphasis, that mind muscle connection, onto this quad. Down like that, and once you've finished, then swap over and do the other leg. So instead of using that 3 a.m. motivation to scroll on TikTok, instead what you can do is wake up earlier in the morning than everyone else in your house, get a workout done first thing in the morning, and then you can go to school having a pump. Like, how sick is that? So if you need even more help from me and you want advanced education, then that is found in the program. The first link in the description, you'll get access to all of those courses, and of course you'll get full access to me. So there is literally zero possible chance that you don't get jacked in high school. So that is the first link in the description. I will see you over there. Good night.